good.
Okay, best as I can recollect, we began the last session in the Spellforge talking to the aberration beholderkin, and we made an uneasy agreement with him where he didn't believe it was the right time. He thought like the forge was still active, but he hadn't seen anyone for a while. So in order to convince him, he told us to go to a wizard's dormitory or quarters to retrieve something from where the wizard would be. We went there, and it was full of undead, including, I think, the wizard. We dispatched them, and then we collected up his, I don't remember where to show, maybe his skull. Brought that back up to the beholder. He believed us, but then part of that interaction we had with him, he actually revealed that red, it isn't registering to him as a spell. Not sure what that means because he had a way of making anti-magic. So he explained to us how the Spellforge works, but he wouldn't stick around to forge anything for us. We would have to do it ourselves, but whoever was the most adept at magic would have the most success. But we paid him 100 gold to guard us while we did a long rest, because we knew that we would need to regain our strength before we faced, which we think is the Black Spider's forces occupying a part of the dungeon, and we think we successfully distracted them by them thinking the flaming skulls were still alive that we found in the crucible area. Then, departing the beholder's space, he left for his home plane to go do what beholders do, and then we tried to we found a bunch of hobgoblins or goblinkin lurking around the crucible area, so we and bellows, so we tried to lure them out. We didn't quite vortex warp the leader because he was past his save, and now we've kind of bottlenecked them in this corridor here, ready to attack them. We think the Black Spider is going to be nearby, and we're still on the lookout for Mortimer's other cousin. We've only found the body of one. How'd I do? Did I miss anything?
The only thing with clarification was that if the skull was correct, it said if you would find the wizard if he was alive, then time didn't pass. If you found the skull, then time had passed, and that's what convinced him.
Yeah, correct.
Everything else is accurate. You did notice that the hobgoblins were different.
Destiny has become plagued by comedic relief.
Yeah, the constant dad jokes have been continuing to exist and weighing on everyone's mental, not just the cursed one.
Definitely.
And then I'm just finishing getting your token refixed. So I just got that on Discord from you, so that should be good now. I'm gonna drag it out and just make sure it's working. Perfect. And then I'll have that updated for... Oh shoot, what was your initiative? Forgot to...
It was like 4.
Okay, perfect. Solid, okay. Yeah, and then for the next stream I'll have that picture updated.
Oh, good.
With that, you can add that inspiration as well for yourself. As a reminder, you can use that reaction for 60 feet to an ally if they need that inspiration.
Keep that in mind.
You are going to start us off, so do get your reaction back at the start of turn. You are maintaining concentration on the moonbeam. What would you like to do?
Is there music as well?
Oh, yes. I forgot to send that over. I'm going to do that right about now. Music channel is up with the newest one.
Also, if anyone I identified a bunch of stuff during that rest, including a cloak of protection. So if anyone wanted to be wearing a cloak of protection, now's the time to put it on.
Yeah, and I'll allow you to say that you did it in the long rest as well. So you can just automatically set it up. It'll be fine.
We agreed Lycan would have that, right?
You're not already wearing a cloak.
I guess. What?
+1 to armor class and +1 to all saving
I'm
throws
not.
for the cloak of protection.
I think I wrote that down somewhere. Let me check.
Basically, just helps
I
anybody.
did write that down. I
Okay,
do
so
have the cloak of protection. I do
you
have
already
that.
have it. Okay, perfect.
All right, let me erase it from my thing.
Make sure that it's working on your sheet as well.
It's not on the sheet, but I did write it
Yeah.
down in the bio.
Gotcha. I will fix that real quick because that will matter for mechanics while you're deciding what you'd like to do for your turn.
Just to jog my memory, I was not astral ready from memory, correct?
No, because you had moonbeamed. So
That's
you,
right. Can I concentrate on Moonbeam and Astral Arms at the same time, or is that
yeah, Astro Arms isn't a
not how it works?
concentration, but because you guys did a
That's right.
surprise, that was an out of combat trigger, so you weren't able to do both in one instance. You can choose only that instance action or bonus action.
He dumped her at the altar. He's here.
Yeah.
No,
With
jeez.
the boys.
I'm just dropping in. Hi guys. Sorry, it's been a crazy couple days here.
No worries. Destiny will collect more hands or become the hand collected. It's all good.
We'll write down all your dad jokes.
Yep.
Nice. I expect to hear them when I come back next time.
We'll have them in the
Alright.
recap.
Have a fun session, guys. I gotta have a family dinner now.
Good
So,
luck.
All good.
Talk to you later.
Have a good one.
Laters.
Congrats.
Okay.
All right. Well, I'm gonna pop those arms then.
And Cloak of Protection is also added to your sheet now. It's already turned on for you as well, so that should factor into your armor class now.
Thank you. Give me some deck saves. This guy and this guy too.
Okay.
Are they at disadvantage because of web?
Let's see.
Oh, yeah, they're restrained.
Yeah, let me double check for which ones were. Did I? Oh wait, one sec. Let me see. Yeah, starts their turn or enters their turn. So since they haven't yet started their turn, or moved into them their turn start yet, they actually haven't. They're in the webs, but they haven't procced the saving throw yet. It's not gotten to their turn, so it is a normal deck save, but they still have to make the
Fail.
deck save.
Oh,
First one succeeds, second one fails.
I'll roll my 2d10. Is it?
Should be now.
Just remembering what my abilities are.
Okay.
I believe it's 2d6 damage.
It's 2 of your martial arts die, so you should still be at 6 at the moment of a 2d6. Yep.
Yes. Okay. That tracks. Take 8 damage, motherfucker, who failed.
Okay.
Does the moonbeam go off on my turn as well, or is it on their turn?
Moonbeam is
It's their
also.
turn, I believe.
Yeah. Both triggers will initialize then. So just movement and action, I believe.
Which is the one that failed, this guy?
Bottom one. So this one's already been injured by the revolver shot, and this one's been injured by the arms. This one's a little bit more wounded, but they're both only injured currently.
I'm gonna punch the guy at the bottom. And this is a straight roll.
Correct. That will connect. Damage. Marked. Almost wounded now.
And I'm gonna do it again.
That will just connect with Destiny being there for 16 because of gang up. The damage will place him in the wounded condition, almost staggering.
And I will move back up here.
Heard. And that'll be in a turn. Goes to red. Reaction is back.
Okay.
Start of return. Holding concentration for web.
I will. Excuse me. I'll just try to get myself in there. Oh, sorry. I'll pop Blade Song first. So I'll give myself a movement increase.
Okay, marking Blade Song. Just as a note, Destiny did put themselves within the web, and that square is also within the web.
Okay. Well, is it strength? Is it dex? It's a dex save, right? If you go into the webs.
Yeah, it starts as a dex, and then it turns into a strength check, if I remember correctly, but I will verify.
Strength check, yeah. So. Yeah, I opened the spell up in D&D Beyond. All right, so
Yep. Yeah, strength. Dex first, then strength.
all right, so I'm just gonna put myself down to here just so I can see what's going on. Okay. All right, there's loads happening up there. Whew, jeez. All right, so I will. Check what I can do. So, if I put any fire, like let's say for example, if I throw up a fire shield and I go near the webs, well that'll catch the webs on fire, right?
No, because the fire damage, technically speaking, only triggers fire shield when it's hit. So
Okay.
it only lashes out with fire. I mean, technically speaking, visually, it looks like you're on that shield of fire around you, and therefore it would come in contact with the web. But technically, the magic only responds when being struck with the attack.
I see. Okay, I will. I just might cantrip one of them then.
Yeah, let me double check. Fire shield.
Is that a yes? Or
Yeah,
it doesn't really matter. I'm not.
Fire shield would not trigger the webs for clarification.
Okay, I'm going to throw up my fire shield, which what I can do with the short sword.
Okay. Let's see. Marking on your token.
And then I will just step back with my last 10, 15. I'll go there. So I just want to get a look, keep the web up, put some defenses up. That's my turn.
All good. It'll go to Destiny, who I'll pilot for the session. Gonna continue what Destiny was going for, which is trying to block them out from getting past the web to keep them forced within it. Popping a rage. This does have all three. And not gonna use any false hopes. Gonna go with a reckless great axe until they start getting into the web effects. Gonna go for the one that is not in the wounded condition to try to get them into the wounded condition. Turns out to be a 19, which will connect. 23 damage coming from Destiny. That's gonna put that one in the staggering condition. Or state. then with that, she will go for the one that is only wounded, hoping to get that one down. That turns into a 15, which will just miss. And that will be her turn. She does need to actually, oh, she should have made the deck save. The deck save with advantage because she sees the effect. Danger sense. Don't believe a 12 will pass your DC like it. I believe you have a 14, if I remember correctly.
It should be my DC because it's the web, right?
Oh yeah, it's your web, sorry.
Yeah,
Like
it's
it's the one
the
with the
web.
moonbeam.
The web's bigger than the moonbeam.
15, yep.
Yeah, so probably not. Definitely not.
Yep, so... Actually, she would have... I'm just going to say that she makes her attacks as normal, but technically she would also be restrained at this point, so... Movement speed's
Well,
gonna
if
be
she went
0.
reckless, it wouldn't matter, right?
Yeah,
It was
just her
like-
movement speed becomes 0. It's the only additional
Yeah.
factor, so if she wanted to step back, she couldn't. But, with that in mind, Bugbear, he's gonna start his turn. At that point, he is going to make a dex save followed by a con save. You pre-rolled that 17 from last session, so that'll be the damage. And then, oh, it was a DC 16 for your moonbeam. Okay, even better. So he just fails thanks to that. So 17 damage for him. And then see if he gets stuck or not within the webbing. He also gets stuck within the webbing, so he takes 17 damage and is restrained. So he'll be going to use his action to try to get out using a strength check against that 16. Oh, I see they changed the ability checks to, okay, perfect. 19 will succeed, so it does take its action to do. It's going to move through difficult terrain. So 10, 20. Can't move any further, given its current restrictions. So it's going to get further in the web, but still be within the moonbeam and not out of the webbing either. It's going to start its turn doing its con save. See if we can take half damage from the moonbeam. It fails, and that bugbear is obliterated by the silvery light of the moonbeam as it tries to start its turn.
Praise illustrate.
Hobgoblin here. He is going to step 5 feet forwards just before the webbing. Tap on his staff. And he will whisk himself past the webbing in the moonbeam with a misty step. As he arrives here, he's going to, what's one hand pointed with his staff, another hand pointed out as these supernatural influenced bolts will shoot out force, targeting Lichen and Kalor. Rolling to hit. Lichen, that will miss thanks to your cloak of protection, kind of just causing you to just evade that one. However, Kalor, that is a 22 dirty to hit, so no crit. But that will connect. That's going to be 15 force damage to you.
Jesus.
And one thing that is the devastating part of this devastating bolt, it is a instant knock prone effect. So as soon as you get hit by this bolt, it blasts you to the ground as it keeps trying to push forwards. That was 5 feet of movement plus the 32 misstep. That's bonus action action. It's going to use its remaining movement to work its way around. 25. Trying to distance itself. As it does so, it will go to your turn, Kalor. You're now prone as you start your turn.
Okay. And then I'll just get back up.
15 feet of movement, heard.
Yep. Okay. I will take 2 shots on Mr. Teleport over here.
Okay.
Okay.
As a reminder, this hobgoblin does appear a bit different from ones you've encountered before. .26 certainly hits. 8 piercing, heard.
$19.
19 will also connect.
Nice. Okay. And then the queen.
That will put him close to the wounded state, but just only injured currently.
And then the queen will just do some love taps.
Okay. 21 will connect. It is going to use, since that was a melee attack against it, it's going to use its reaction to do responding force. When hit by a melee attack, forces a dexterity saving throw for the creature striking within 10 feet. So give me a dex save for the queen. That is a failure, so it's going to be full damage. It's going to be 11 force damage to queen, knocking back 5 feet and prone.
Oh,
Queen
spell has to use reaction.
does get the Devastator wounded. Pulls his reaction as he kind of makes almost a Jedi kind of hand move back, retaliation to throw the queen prone.
I'll just signal to Red. Idiot used. Idiot might be vulnerable now. And yeah, just.
Perfect. Alright, and then Iron Shadow. I'll step forwards and use Shadow Jaunt. As you see, it kind of fades into the shadows and reappears. It will lose 2 of its attacks. It's apart, and it's going to throw 2 darts at Destiny and 1 at you, Lycan. Missing Lycan, hitting Destiny. That's going to be 15 down to 7 to Destiny. That is piercing damage. And then 0 damage to Lycan as I miss. That is action. And that's going to be it. As noted, you see this rogue like hobgoblin now in the middle, past the web. This bugbear is going to start its turn. Does the con save to see if it will see another round. Fails and is turned into silvery mist before it gets a chance to do any real damage. Very nice. Like in top of the turn order, it is your go.
Okay, there is a guy still in there.
Yep.
punch the fuck out of this guy below me.
Okay, go for it. You certainly do with a crit. Solid. 13 damage. Very nice. Almost another crit, but 27 will still hit. That's gonna place it almost in the winning condition.
Bonus kick. Sorry, bonus punch, because I had to. It's my arms, not my legs.
Oh, good. Still connects. 6 damage. It is in the wounded condition.
And I will move. Here.
Okay. With that, end of turn. Goes to red.
Remind me, DM, if I make use a weapon cantrip like booming blade, can I still make a bonus action two-weapon attack?
Yes, the condition requires you to make a weapon attack to do an offhand attack, and you are doing so. It's just considered through a spell.
Right. All right, so I'm gonna stick myself there, and I'm gonna booming blade this guy first.
$17 is gonna connect.
So 10 damage, and then I will hit him with my, and then I'll consider that one charge on the old red ruby.
Yep.
And then I'll hit him with short sword as my, but I've got the smuggler short sword, so I can make 2 bonus action attacks.
Correct. Yep.
So here's the first one, not good. Here's the second one, less good.
Neither of those will connect, sadly.
He's used his reaction though, hasn't he?
He has used a reaction. That is correct.
So I'm gonna step away from him. Where was I? 35. I got another 10 feet of movement, 5 feet of movement. I'm gonna move back. Hopefully, it has to move to hit me with something.
So with that, I go to Destiny. Destiny is already restrained. Destiny will use their action to do the strength check to get out of being restrained so that they can move. They're raging, so that would be an advantage. They do succeed at 24. They're gonna move to flank with Lycan. That's gonna be their turn, so that did take their action. Bugbear will start with a con save. And this is a new round of damage for the Moonbeam, so can you roll me another 2d10 Lycan? Does succeed, but still probably gonna end up being in the wounded condition. Just because the damage, 14 down to 7. It is gonna be wounded. It'll follow that up with its dex save. See if it is restrained. Natural 20, so it is good. It's gonna move through that difficult terrain here and get to the other side. Now outside of Moonbeam and Web. So let's see.
We can move the moonbeam though, right?
Yes, the Moonbeam can move, the Web cannot. And then let's see, that was the start of his turn, so he has not used his action yet, so he didn't fail. So he's gonna go for his action, which for the Bugbear, he is going to go for his Morning Star. Luckily that is going to miss. Attacking Destiny. At the end of turn, Devastator gets his reaction back. Let's see. He is going to cast a spell that is probably going to receive a counter as he's going to try to throw a fireball. is his action. And he would place it here to just try to destroy the fire damage to the web as well. If it goes through. Any responsive counter spells for the Devastator's attack?
Oh, I didn't see. Oh, well reminded. I will. How many spell slots do I have? It's a big. What he did? Fireball.
He's casting Fireball, that is correct. And that would be
Yeah.
intended area.
Yeah. Let's. Fuck. All right. I'll counterspell him.
Okay. Yeah, so you see the ball just about ready to harness and explode as he's trying to form the words, and then you counter his, taking your reaction. Because he casted a spell this turn, he'll bonus action to use one devastating bolt. He's going to try to chuck it at you, Red, now that you've used your reaction to counter his spell. But he's going to miss. So he is going to, let's see, take 9 damage as that booming blade goes off. As he's going to move back to try to get out of line of sight. And he is on death's door as he goes leaving into that room. Claw, it is your go.
He went into that room, right?
Yes,
Yep.
he did.
Yeah. Okay. I will take a Burning Smite and then 2 shots, so
Okay. Aiming at him.
aiming at him, yep.
You notice as you go to try to target him, he is going to use his reaction to say something as if speaking to someone who's not here, as he says, "My lady the flame is here," as the revolver goes off. Doesn't seem to offer his preservation at all, as that 25 will connect.
Okay. Plus the Burning Smite. Level 2.
So that revolver has that glowing energy around the barrel, and then it fuses, it shoots out into the bullet, making almost like a radiant tracer round. Takes off the top portion of the Devastator's head as he has finished his sentence. And then dies. Oh, his body should still be there.
I'll just whisper to Red. He said something. Expect reinforcements, and I'll take my second shot to that rogue-looking guy next to Lycan.
Okay. $19 will connect.
Okay.
9 piercing is going to put him in the staggering condition, or state.
Okay, and then Queen will just walk over and do nothing.
Okay. Let's see. So that'd be an auto commanded dodge.
Yeah.
Got it. Marked.
And then
okay. So
before I
movement.
finish, I'll just Here we go. Yeah, I'll end here.
Okay, heard. Let's see. Devastator is gonna. Not Devastator, sorry. Iron Shadow is gonna go for Queen here. As Queen steps up first, he is going to. Go for a plethora of attacks. It's going to be 2 unarmed strikes towards Queen, 1 unarmed strike towards Destiny, and 1 unarmed strike towards Lycan. That is going to be a crit on Queen, a miss on Queen, a crit on Lycan, and a miss on Destiny.
What does this thing do?
Can the Steel Defender deflect attack on the one on Lycan's attack? Hang on, I'll see if I can.
Yeah, should be able to do so. Pose disadvantage. Yeah, so let
Yep.
me re-roll that one. 1 sec.
Does that
Here's
work
a-
against crits, or is
Yes, yeah, it poses disadvantage on the roll, so it disregards the first roll. It takes the lowest result from the new roll. So, or lowest roll of the two. That's gonna
Alright,
bring it
cool,
down to
cool.
a 17, which will miss Lycan. But as Queen is going to throw their defense, they're leaving themselves wide open for that crit that does connect against them. And that is going to be a massive set of damage for Queen. Queen to still be standing. That's going to be 20 bludgeoning damage.
Okay, 4 left. Ooh.
And then, oh, I'm sorry. Destiny actually would have gotten hit because there is a gang up from the Bugbear. So that would be 11 down to 5 bludgeoning because of rage. And let's see. That's going to be its turn. Lycan, it's your go.
God damn it, Destiny. Okay. I'm just gonna keep punching the fuck out of the rogue.
Okay. That'll hit the rogue.
I can throw hands too.
Solid. That will hit. It is on death's door. Okay. It's going to use its reaction for Into the Void. As you throw that punch, you'll see this kind of shadowy mass kind of appear, and your fist will kind of go right through it. You'll see almost to your other side, your fist kind of reappear and kind of go through that portal like a Portal 2, and then kind of come back out as you miss that attack. But it has no more defense for your additional attack as your bonus.
Is it like just for that punch, or
It's just
and
for
then
that
it comes
punch,
out,
yeah.
or is it in that
It's
form?
like a parry. It's not a shield.
Okay, so he'll be like amused. He'll throw the punch, it'll miss, and then he'll be like, "Huh?" Then he'll pull back, and then he'll just do it again.
Yep. Yeah, as soon as he pulls his fist back out, that effect will fade. And then he'll go for his normal punch. Let's see. That is 2 from gang up, 2 from flanking, 1 from gang ups. That's +3. 14 just misses. So he might have actually kept himself alive there, because that was your last attack.
I'm not. I'm not gonna be petty enough to spend a key point on this. I'm just gonna
Right,
leave it
Fair
up.
enough. Red reactions back from that counter spell. It is your go.
I'm going here and dodge this. I'm gonna green flame blade him.
Solid.
Let me just check to make sure I got everything. Don't have something turn on that shouldn't be. All right, good. Ugh. That's
Let's
plus
see. That
3
is
on that.
now
Oh.
plus. So gang up with is 2, then 2 more sources. That's +4. That makes it 15, which just hits.
Ugh. And I will make the fire bounce to the other guy, the 9.
Heard. That is lethal for the shadow, and going to put the bugbear in staggering.
All right, I'm gonna hit him with 2 short sword attacks.
Okay. Bugbear
1.
is going to use his reaction as that sword's coming. He's going to speak in common and go, "Oh, wait. Do you continue with the attack or no?
Uh,
You have a clean
Yeah.
swing on him, and he's staggering.
Wait. Um,
That's what he says.
I don't have time to look at the party and see if a nod comes from anybody.
I mean, this is happening within a few seconds.
No, I've committed. He's got to go down.
Okay. 10 damage.
Yeah.
That's lethal. So as he tries to get out the words of wait, like, you slice him straight across, and he goes down, ending combat.
They kind of too late at that point.
Yep.
I'm gonna keep concentration on the web though,
Okay.
so it lasts an hour. So it gives us time to search everybody in case anyone else comes that way. As Pillar said, they might have reinforcements on the way, so let's not be distracted by distracting chatter.
I feel
You cut out there, Reed.
like he says that to the. I said like I feel like Red says that to the group, but he's staring at Destiny the whole time. He says that.
Gotcha.
Well, we might have more info just by rummaging through these guys and what they're carrying. I might go check out that mage in the forge.
Sure.
Okay. Yeah, so his queen's down, so...
Lycan will use his super eyes to watch the south to see if anyone's coming.
Heard. Give me a perception check alongside that. Okay. With your high perception, as you're peering through to try to get some vision, you're looking down below, correct? Here, or are you looking past the web?
Yeah,
Okay, down below, got it. So, you would notice down
I'm
into
looking
the
to the south.
south section from your vision, there is a few moments where you believe that the fungus down in the lower chamber moves, as if kind of crawling, like the mushrooms are shifting and laying on top of each other as it kind of drags itself around towards the other fungus. No sign of other moving creatures to the south, but something is strange about those fungi. In honor of Quinn's
I
curse,
wouldn't
they might not be fun
recognize any
guys.
mushroom.
You could be really
I
cheeky.
wouldn't recognize any mushroom stuff from my Underdark history.
Let's see. Let me see if they're...
You could be really cheeky and just move your moonbeam onto them.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
you
How
would...
do
far
that.
can I move it? I think it's only 60.
You would notice that with your perception, it looks to be violet fungus, something that is normally native to the Underdark. You would know that they spawn in an organic manner and then break down that manner to consume it, such as feeding on filth and corpses. And they eject spores on a breeze to spawn new ones. They can be aggressive, but only normally when threatened. They spawn at random these kind of appendages from their central mass that randomly strike out at creatures that try to harvest them. They are extremely dangerous for the fact that any creature killed by them decomposes rapidly. But they are used in some herbalist supplies and alchemy. That's why some people do go and hunt them in the Underdark. Normally the Duergar. I would say that would be your surface level knowledge.
But there doesn't seem to be anyone coming from that area.
No one coming
Just
from that
it
area.
seems to be down there.
Yeah, it just
from
seems
what I
to
can
be roaming around there for certain. It's strange because it's a little bit of home, and you're not that far down to even see this normally, so it's almost a little surprising as well that you're still pretty heavy on the top side, terrain-wise, and a bit of home is up here.
Not to take the focus too much, but I don't know much about the spider outside of Faras telling us about the spider, correct? And we know that they're working with the goblins.
Correct. You don't know. You know that the spider, as a reminder, is simply a title of a matron mother um, in the works, more or less. The spider is a title given to any drow woman that is in the competition to become the next matron mother. So you would know that they're probably not from your previous clan, but one of the other drow clans from the Underdark. So if there's something else you would like to try to ascertain from that information, you could do a history check. I'd say at advantage, because it relates to you.
That Sorry, what'd you say?
If you would like to do an additional history check, you could do so at advantage since it relates to your backstory.
I will do that.
Okay. And then what would you like to try to ascertain for additional information?
I guess I'm trying to like connect the dots that maybe the spider has been here for a while if they've been able to cultivate the super specific Underdark mushrooms just this
Oh,
level of
okay.
the surface.
Yeah. I would say that it's possible that with his knowledge that the fungi could have been cultivated, it's also possible that the spores simply were a part of their entering of the area and fell onto the ground from their movements and then began to propagate. It is also possible that if they were people, other residents that were from the Underdark in the past. I mean, this does look like a more larger spawn of violet fungus. So I would say two observations you would be able to make is one is that they've been here for some time, which doesn't make too much sense because they probably would have already got more grounding, but it's still possible. Or two, that someone from the Underdark previously, maybe even back when this was fully set up and operational, was cultivating the violet fungus down there for the alchemy purposes, for the crafting for the forge. That one, I would say, with your history, seems to be a bit more likely that they might have been harvesting the violet fungus intentionally for alchemist purposes, and after this whole location fell apart and into ruin, the fungus just kind of spread on its own volition.
Noted. I will stand guard while everyone else does their own thing.
Okay.
Okay, I will revive the queen, and
Okay.
then immediately afterwards, it's like up and about.
Yep.
Tell him to watch the north area.
Okay. Gives a little salute and then goes towards the staircase.
Yeah. And then I'll just quickly check these two corpses here, see if there's anything interesting.
Okay. Desi's gonna
And
stay on
there's
point.
Okay, I thought Destiny would have already chopped off their hands, but
She might. I would assume she probably took in a hand from the shadow. Maybe looked at the bugbear and was like, not really anything. But after seeing the multitude of attacks in the Iron Shadow, I think maybe she thought that was interesting enough to take that one's hand. So probably one extra additional hobgoblin hand in the inventory. For the bugbear, it's a morning star and 2 javelins, wearing hide armor and a shield. It doesn't seem to have anything else of importance on it. It looks like it was only carrying the bare necessities.
Oh,
Yep. For what it needs, because it's probably more of a structured base is probably established here. So you get the feeling they're not carrying their personal belongings. The Iron Shadow. He has his studded leather armor, but you would notice that it looks more so a kind of an outfit approach. It looks like he might have been more like a monk in that sense and using that. And this is more of a style or military clothing or for assassination type of work. As you examine it further, noticing some like straps are missing, some weights missing from it that would be normally a part of the armor. You would find its cloak that it has, it's purplish in hue and wraps around kind of like a sash. You find 20 darts, each with inside of them at its base is a purplish green liquid. And then there is 10 darts, should be 12, but the 2 are missing from the ones that it tossed. And those seem to be normal darts. That's what
being
the shadow had on its person. Yeah,
that's being reverse pickpocketed into Lycan's inventory.
Yep. And then 10 normal.
I've been out of darts for so long.
Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
I'll just present the darts like a puppy.
Perfect. Alright, and then for red, the Devastator had his
yeah,
quarterstaff upon him. You will notice that he seems to have a strange amount of symbols and sigils all around his arms. They look foreign and almost similar to aberration in terms of design. No actual words, but the symbols and sigils look like a mixture of arcane and aberration.
But I surmise it could be like a spell wrought tattoo.
It could. It could also be something in a similar vein, in which maybe instead of having a spell book, as you will not find one on this creature's body, it uses these sigils and bearings to mimic spells, similar to other creatures that might use a mixture of magic and abjuration.
Does he have any magical components or
He does
like
not
spell components or
appear to. No focus nor components, so you do know that he is
Only a
using
warlock.
something innate sourcing.
and
let's
I'll
see.
I'll check him, pat him down for anything like a sending stone because he was
Mhm.
talking to somebody.
The thing that you will find is it looks not exactly like a standard sending stone, but you will find something in its ear. It looks as if it was almost kind of like an earring, but it has a bluish gem in it. And it's not necessarily holding to the ear, it's actually like holding itself into the side of its head. So it's, one ear is kind of out normally, and that ear is pushed back, and the pin went through the ear and is holding itself inside of the neck of the hobgoblin. And then there is the the golden kind of outline around the bluish gem.
Oh, so is it like so it's lodged into him?
Yes. It is not something that was probably ever intended to be removed. But you would have to rip this thing out of it.
Well, looks like there's some pliers over here.
There is a large array of tools in the workshop, so you'd be able to find pliers quite easily.
Hmm. Yeah, I'll take it off. Take it out.
Okay. And then 1 second. Okay. So, you take it out, and as you do, there is this kind of static-like sound that begins to kind of emit. It sounds almost to our understanding like a frequency, and it keeps kind of having the static sound to it, as it's now in your hand, bloodied.
Um, I speak. What language were they speaking?
It seemed to speak in common quite quickly as it was being killed.
I'll speak into it and say, "I'm listening."
You hear this kind of continuous static discharge sound emanating from the device, but no response.
Hmm. Is the fire here still burning?
Yes, yeah. It still has that flame intended for that use that you guys plan on using with the book.
Yeah. If I dropped something like a magical item into it, would it like power the flame?
It doesn't interact with items that are. It doesn't
Already
create
magic.
already magical
Yeah.
items. Yeah, it ties
Oh, I
the
was looking
weave
to
to something
destroy
that's
it.
not magical. Oh no, it's not like a Mordor destruction. It won't destroy or harm an individual or an item.
Okay, and now if I take it just to like here and just find like a mallet and just hit it, smash it, will it stop making the noise?
Yeah, it would after several repetitions of striking it.
Okay.
Eventually, the frequency would fade. The gem would dislodge from its holster.
All right, I'll just pocket the gem to make some coin off it, but I think I've destroyed the sending.
I'll say, just for note, the gem is worth 5 gold.
All right,
Good.
I'll tip someone with that later. All right. One thing I forgot to mention to you, I probably have Kia about, but doesn't matter
Oh,
now.
yeah.
Right. We may be ready to move on. Maybe we take this stairway here and leave the webs up.
I'm guessing Queen hasn't seen anything yet. Or heard
No
anything.
sign of anything moving. It's been eerily quiet from the north and the south.
Seems relatively safe.
They're strange.
He cut out.
I know.
Hello?
Hello.
Hi.
Sorry, Discord hates me.
Yeah, we've noticed.
The north seems the best way. The south is the strange mushrooms there that are from the Underdark. Not necessarily dangerous, but if they are threatened, then they could be a problem.
Well, let's keep the party moving. So I say we leave the webs up to block anything that might be coming this way, and we'll see if we can go around. Sound good?
Yeah,
We'll
sounds
have to
good.
go
All right,
this way.
Lycan, you go first.
Alright, let's see here. adjust our view over on this side as well.
Did I cut out again?
If
Do
you
these
said
stairs go
something,
up or
just a
down?
second. The stairs do go down.
Nice. I love that joke.
It's a little pond.
Oh, move everyone's token over. Then with that,
Not a crack.
you approach this area. You will. There we go. Booming cavern. A narrow ledge overlooks a large cavern that houses a surging, seething body of water. The rhythmic booming heard throughout the mines is louder here. At regular intervals, a fresh surge of water funnels into this chamber and slams against the wall just below the ledge. The echo suggests this cave might be one arm of a much larger cavern to the northeast. There is something that you would notice, Lycan, with your high passive perception, is that there is a strange stillness in certain areas, even though the crashing is going on, as if something is trying to pass through it, but something heavy and large is blocking some of the waves deep below the current. You notice a path
Does
immediately to the
anybody
left
have the light spell?
that will wrap back into this room, and then you have a path leading this way.
Does anyone need some healing? Kalor, are you okay?
I think I'm fine.
I can heal you.
How much healing though?
As much as you need.
You don't want to do it too much.
Well, what? How much? Like 10? I'm trying not to be meta here.
I feel around. Fuck! I can't do simple maths. 15 HP down.
Well, I'll take out of my pack the cauldron of the witch's enchanted chalice and invite you to take a 15 HP worth of sips.
Okay.
Yep, it's literally giving it to the cat person to tell them to do the cat version of drinking from it.
I look away as you're lapping it up.
Yep.
No, he drinks it normally. If anyone's disappointed, then I'll just call out racism.
Do I need to warm it up for you?
Yep. But with that, you do
Just knocks it over.
Yeah,
get
just
15 HP from the
into the
chalice,
water.
which you can mark off.
Yep.
That'll bring you back to full. And then
Is this a path here that goes down into the water?
No, that is a ledge here. That's a dead end. It looks like it may be. It's just the way the wall bends.
Yeah, okay.
Did you say you needed some light?
So... Yeah, does anyone have a light spell? A light cantrip?
No. I mean, if I put
That's gonna
green
fill it.
flame blade on my, doesn't produce any light. No.
No.
Oh, pretty dust.
I was gonna throw a dart. I was gonna throw a dart with light on it into the water to see if I could see what's in the water, but I don't know how effective that would be.
No, I don't have a light spell. Although Kalor can do it with magical tinkering.
I can? Oh, yeah. It's a thing. What should we call it? It's into mundane object, uses ability. Thief tools, artisan tools in hands. Touch a tiny non-magical object and give it bright light in a 5 by in a dim light for an additional 5. Okay, do we have anything tiny that we can use?
I pick up a rock.
We just throw all my
Yeah, use the
Nothing.
darts.
to the
Or,
if
or Kalor uses the chalice and
throw all of
throws
them,
it in.
all 20.
No, I just pick up a stone off the ground.
He goes to throw the chalice and he's like, oh, there's some magic to it. Then hands it back and grabs a rock. So you make a rock 5-foot radius of light with additional 5 feet of dim light,
Mm-hmm.
and you're tossing into the water.
Mm. Oh yeah, that's what they wanted me to do, right?
I can throw it, but I don't think it matters.
Have Destiny throw it and just completely miss the water. Just on the other side.
just throws it, hits the wall, keeps going.
Gets it stuck in the roof.
Yeah. So let's see. You hand it over to Lycan. Lycan goes for the throw then. Lycan, as you throw it, as a note, it is a, let's see, 20-foot depth normally. Is a little bit slanted down here for 15 for this uprise, but the rest is 20. As you drop the rock into the water, it'll splash and below the water as the light's trying to shine its way through it. The water is a lot darker in depth than you at first imagined. However, within the water, as it continues to descend further and further down into it, you see the large pair of eyes seemingly move out of the way as the light seems to come towards it, as if reeling back. The whole belt of water on the right side seems to shift backwards as this creature moves out of the way of the light as it starts to fall further and further. To the north portion, another surge of water shifts, as if readjusting from the other's movement, noting 2 creatures minimum in the water. And the scale of its eye places it at least within the huge realm.
Lycan will turn to the party. I don't know if they can also see this.
It would be visible to anyone who's kind of looking over the ledge. I imagine most would be.
Let's
He's just gonna
leave this
have like
thing
a
alone.
pained expression, like, yeah, sounds good.
Watch it be an aboleth. Does this path keep follow along the lake, or does this a dead end here? Or this goes underneath?
This goes underneath. This is where the water used to be
To be the
flowing,
way to the
which goes back to the smelter.
Right.
That way you notice immediately gets you off of the ledge and back onto other ground somewhere else. But if you do go to the north, which is a route, you would be continuing to hold towards the ledge, potentially getting closer towards the creatures in the water. So do you take the risk to try to take the north path? See if you...
They've left us alone so far.
oh, this is I realize what that is. Lycan will cast levitate on himself and try to go over this area.
Okay. Using levitate, you manage to make your way without producing a sound. And you manage to get across, seeing a tunnel system that leads this way.
And no cheaps jumped out the water and tried to take a swipe at me.
No, it didn't seem like they were able to perceive that you were crossing, and as you made no sounds as you were levitating, you made your way across. They seem to not be upset or provoked.
Dang. Why don't you stealth check this?
Try to not make a lot of sound.
I had not prepared to fly. Okay. We're
If
gonna
you're
try stealth this.
unable to levitate, you can certainly attempt the
Uh,
stealth.
What about Misty Step?
Misty Step would also work up to the point where you can get to range.
Yeah, okay. Kalor, what is your dex like? Stealthy like?
My stealth?
Yeah.
I did recently create a whatchamacallit, Cloak of Elven Kind. Do I need to attune to that? Hang on.
That's pretty good then, if you got Cloak of Elvenkind. Alright, Queen is gonna be a problem.
Yeah, I
Might
was
be a
kind of
problem.
thinking. Funniest option, see if Queen can work now. Requires attunement. So I.
If Queen
cannot
gets
do
swallowed by a
anything.
giant fish, then I think you have to make a new one.
Yeah.
Right,
There's no recovering that.
If you would have prepared the Cloak of Elvenkind during the last long rest, you could have tuned to it in that same long rest.
Oh, okay.
Because you get 2 hours of downtime, so if it took you an hour to craft the item using your feature, you'd have the other hour to attune to it.
Okay.
I've got an idea. I've got an idea.
Mhm.
So, I've got Kia. If you create another rock which makes a noise that would attract a fish, don't know what that would be.
Wind waves chirping or the like.
Uh,
So.
like a distressed fish, like, you know, like splashing or something. The noise of splashing. And then I'll get Kia to drop it in the water far away from us, and then we'll make a dash across.
Okay. Yeah. So.
You're gonna mimic a sound to try to see if you can lure them, and then drop a rock to see to kind of cement that there's something there to see if you can get them
Well,
to bite
yeah.
there while you cross.
Yeah, the sound the rock will make will like drop around here, and if we see them moving towards the sound to investigate, then we'll make our way across.
Would you be actually dashing, or are you gonna still attempt the stealth after that splash if they start to follow it?
I'll attempt the stealth.
Yeah, me too.
Okay, so you maneuver the rock using Akia to drop it. It does seem that the one to the south will proceed to make its way over to it, while the other one to the north will seem to follow slightly. So this one has moved up to here. This one has slightly followed it, but still kind of maintaining itself in this pocket. We can attempt your
nice.
stealth check with advantage.
Okay.
Normal, if you would have disadvantage.
Because we were being smart, right?
Mhm. Yes, you distracted it from it, so it's still possible that it hears you, but it is now less likely, so you have advantage.
Oh yes.
Let's go.
24, right? You get across just fine.
Press the button, so hopefully it'll.
Just roll 20,
Doesn't
taking a
appear.
second to load. Initially.
Yeah.
Might have to refresh if it desynced you. So that was it.
No, everything's been good. Just hoping that. Okay, I'll try again. See if.
Sure.
Well, if this fails, we have 5 disguise kits. You can just disguise yourself as a fish and make your way across.
What are you guys? Don't worry about it.
We got 2 potions of water breathing. They'd never expect you to swim across.
Yeah.
They never expect you to make it easier for them.
Yeah.
They're like, something must be wrong. They made it too easy.
It must be another distraction.
Okay. One last time, please. Stealth.
That is truly when you become the fish bait. Hoo-ha-ha.
Oh, no, I forgot the.
It's good.
18, solid. You managed to make your way across.
Okay.
We
And
dash.
And then we look back, and then we see Destiny just dead.
Destiny just trips and falls right into the water and takes a splash. Here we go, let's see. Dex, Vantage, Stealth. No. Almost splashed, but thanks to the advantage, didn't splash. Got a 20. Destiny will also make their way across. It is now up to Queen, the automaton.
I think I'm gonna stand back a bit once Queen makes the attempt.
Yeah, once everyone crosses, like, just away from the ledges.
Oh, that's
Oh,
Okay,
that's
and
14.
14. Okay. We double check real quick. It just is enough.
Oh my god.
As Queen makes its way past, you see a large, about 8 feet radius tendril slams into the wall, jumping up from the water about 10 feet behind where Queen last was, as it misheard where Queen was moving at that time. And then the tendrils kind of suction cups will pop off the wall, making indents into the wall as it begins to slowly sink its way back into the water.
Oh, and then I will Resident Evil 4 shoot the water. No.
Then get consumed.
Yeah.
Good work, everyone. That was our hardest challenge yet.
all right. That's 2 fish bosses we haven't fought. Lycan, you wanna go first?
Like, can you give me a stealth check as you
Am I coming through or am I cutting out? Because every time
you're coming through just
every
now.
time I speak when I'm not on the Discord page, it seems like I think I might be delayed as well.
Potentially. For now, it sounds like you're coming through just fine.
How's this?
Still going through just fine.
Okay. All right. Cool. I will
But
take
stealth check before you cross that corner.
I can see why.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
So, you managed to evade the giant tentacle striking the wall as a group, but you notice as you round the corner, you see a bugbear who is sitting on a rock, and he was kind of like half paying attention to actually like surveying the area in front of him. He was just kind of like chiseling a rock on what looks to be a dagger that he has. And then as you try to round the corner, you happen to see him try to step back, but instead you slide into a small collection of rocks and then kick them into the wall accidentally, with the force of you stopping yourself from falling. As the rocks hit the wall, the bugbear turns, goes, huh? As he sees the outline of the mummified version to its point of view of a drow. He kind of goes to rub his eyes. What do you do?
It's gonna back up
Okay.
Well, go birds.
out of sight.
So you step back as you kind of see him kind of finishing rubbing his eyes for a second. As you step back, you hear him come and, I must be seeing things. I saw myself a mummy. But you will notice after he says that, there is a faint sound of silent steps beginning. Come towards your direction. What do you do? Or relay. The party does hear this muffled conversation coming from the tunnel at this point. That is clearly not coming from Lycan.
It's gonna whisper back to the others, prepare for combat.
The hell did you do?
Scowls
Whistling
at Kabul.
himself as he looked around the corner.
Alright, ready a punch for whoever walks around this corner.
Why don't you pretend to work here or something?
What? You want me to engage with these creatures?
Well, I mean, you are a drow and they are drow.
No, they're not. They're bugbears. It's the same bugbears we've been fighting.
Okay, so if you say so.
Also, fuck you.
Ow, okay.
Okay.
We don't all know each other.
Just because we come from caves doesn't mean.
Just because we all come from Canada.
So, with that
Are
in
my
mind,
arms still up or have they faded?
it hasn't been 10 minutes. You've been kind of, I would say, about 5 minutes in. Like if you take another pause and search around, things like that, it would fade. But I would say they're still active for this time.
How long does a moonbeam have? I'm assuming that's done.
Yeah, that's definitely done.
Yeah, I believe it's only
Yeah.
a minute.
It's
but
only a
could be
minute, I
wrong.
think.
Yeah, it is a minute. That would be gone.
That's okay. Alright, I'm gonna ready to punch anyone who enters the frame of this cave in front of me.
I'll just bring Queen up.
Okay. So with that, as you wait for a moment holding your arms ready to strike, nothing happens in terms of no one pushing in. After a minute, you have 4 minutes for the arms remaining. You'll hear the bugbear begin humming to himself like a tune, as if he's kind of gone back to just being nonchalant.
I will take a step forward.
Okay.
Or I'll peek my head around.
As you peek your head around, you do not see him sitting where he was a moment ago, the edge where he was sitting on the rock here, but you can still hear him humming. He's just going like a little small, kind of pleasant, but obviously not accurate humming to a song. Like he's pausing and like trying to fix the tune every now and then.
I'll gesture with the Universal's hand symbol for follow me to back to the party silently.
All right.
Hoping that they can see me.
Oh, I'm gonna roll a stealth check.
Okay.
And then I'll sign back, baby. I don't know. I'm not gonna sing Beatles.
Oh, great.
Oh my goodness, gamers.
As Red, you go to stealth, You feel like you're confident, you're quite stealthy, but to others, especially Lycan, it sounds like you're walking normally, even though you're visibly show you're trying to stealth. Well, Chlor actually does quite well. He has no issues with keeping up his stealth. And let's see for Destiny. A 12. So average for Destiny.
And then, fuck's sake.
And average for Defender. So there is the sounds of clanking. The axe is hitting the rocks a little bit. Maybe Red's one of the Red's dual wielding weapons, the cane or the sword, kind of bumps into the wall as he kind of shifts. There's all these small micro sounds that are clearly to liken with your high passive, just like indicating that only one of your party members has probably not been detected so far. But the humming continues. It doesn't seem like he stops his humming. Sounds like he gets up to go investigate, but you still don't see him.
He's laid a trap.
Yeah, I think that's probably true. But the way I see it, we either fight them out there or we fight them in here. And in here seems like more of a disadvantage for us.
Yeah, they'll just push us into the lake.
Yeah, that's true. I will press forward.
Okay.
Sneakily.
As you step forwards and come
I
into
will
line of
pretend
sight.
to not see that chops my head off.
So it is at the same time that you come in contact in line of sight of him. He comes in line of sight with you with his held javelin, as he will chuck it. You'll notice as you come around the corner, as this creature will also lose stealth because it no longer has any cover. Another bugbear head climb the rope here. Shall make a little marker for it to join him. And that is going to be 2 javelins, which will initiate alerted combat to one another. No other sounds of held actions go off, but it does look as you are the ones who step into the combat are the ones getting hit with the held actions. That's going to be just 2 javelins, which both miss as you have your guard already ready for these javelins, ready for the trap, laying in wait. They will strike against the wall to the left and one close early, a little too early in his throw to the left, to the right of you. Is that one the held reactions? Get everyone into initiative. We'll change this over to this track once again.
Fuck's sake.
I was about to say, we got good initiative rolls this time. But then Kalor rolled. Thanks, Kalor.
You're welcome. You know I think of you every time I roll, right? Right.
Alright, let's see. So with that in mind, Lycan, you will be starting us off first. Does javelins streak by you or land in front of you? Not connecting. What do you do?
I knew you were coming. And I'm gonna move here.
Okay.
No, here. And I'm gonna punch the dude motherfucker to my right.
Okay. connect. 8 to the bugbear. Got it. 11 will not connect. Man, just throw up a shield in time. They'll also not connect. It's not thematically just kind of blocking with the shield. Those last 2 punches.
Are their reactions are spent, right? Because
Correct.
they
Yep.
use
Because
held actions.
they use held actions for the javelins. Correct. So they cannot use attack opportunity.
Actually, I'll stay here.
Okay. We'll go to red.
5, 10, 15, 20. Oh, I can make it. 25. I will green flame blade this guy.
Okay. Heard.
Oh, yeah.
Natural 20. Solid.
I lit him up.
30 damage will put him on death's door for the first. 16 will almost put the other one in the wounded condition off of 1 solid hit. Very nice.
Alright, I'm going to follow up with the short sword bonus action.
Hurt.
First on the first guy. Ugh.
10 will not connect with gang up.
I'll try him again.
14 will not connect. He'll manage to thematically turn his shield to the side and block that one after taking that massive hit.
Alright, I got another 5 feet, so I'll move to here to give room for someone else to come in.
Hurt. Then, let's see. This one will not act, so it's gonna go to Destiny. Destiny's gonna move in. Dashing to get to here. That'll be the end of their turn. They're not gonna use a rage yet. And then this one here. Let's see. Okay. You'll notice what looks to be something poking out of a crate, or behind a crate, over here, with your perception. Oh, dynamic lighting is interrupting light source. Let me fix that. There we are. You see what looks to be a bugbear, but a bit more defense oriented in terms of armor. Though instead of charging in, trying to get into melee, he will do something that doesn't seem characteristic to his normal behavior. He's actually going to poke one hand towards its head as he looks towards you, Red. I need you to give me, let's see, Wisdom saving throw. That will fail.
I'm gonna use my inspiration.
Okay.
Damn it.
That will not succeed. So, it uses Psychic Burrow. So with that, as you are trying to looking towards the bugbears, looking towards your allies, with Psychic Burrow you notice now the enemies and allies of your perception switch, as you see Lycan and Destiny as bugbears, and the bugbears as Destiny and Lycan.
Alright.
You can repeat this at the end of your turn, or at any time you take damage. If you take
Okay.
damage, it's at advantage. If it's at the end of your turn, it is normal.
Alright. Or it's unless, and he's concentrating, I expect, on this.
You would assume.
Right.
Yeah, he looks like a big hulking brute, but then like starts going into using psychic power. And then with that, it goes to Bugbear here. It is going to look towards Lycan, and it's going to move to a flanking position thanks to its feature. Cunning Warriors. It will miss, but you do notice as it misses, and you can feel this heft and precision coming from it as he was trying to find a weak spot. If he would have connected, it would have been bad. You managed to evade
Okay,
it.
great weapon master.
Galore, it is your go.
Oh, cool. And I'll see if I can just. Did that move?
You moved. It moved you up to here first so far.
Okay. Oh, is that like? Yeah, sorry, for some reason Roll20's just been acting up a lot tonight, so.
All good. Sometimes Roll20 decides to spite everyone. It happens.
Okay, so that's 15 feet of movement. Okay. Yeah, difficult terrain because of it.
Yep, because of Queen.
Allies.
For allies.
Okay, and then I should be able to make it up to here. There we go. Okay, I will make a shot to the one next to Lycan. I think, however, that's a disadvantage. I think it's at 40.
Check for you. Yeah, 35 for the one next to here.
Okay, that's good, that's good. And then, yeah, I'll just make 2 attacks. But that's a definite.
That will hit.
And then another one.
Hits.
And one off.
It's gonna put him in the staggering condition for state.
Okay. And then 5, 10, 15, 20, 30. Oh, that's like, yeah, I don't think Queen can move through that. So,
Go for a dodge.
yeah, going for the dodge.
Okay. End of turn.
Yeah, end of turn.
Okay. Popping out as it is an unseen attacker. This one will shoot. It's going to use a short bow. So this one seemed to be more equipped. That is going to connect against you, Lycan. Just hitting. And then with skirmisher. Going to be 12 piercing. It'll then take cover behind
me?
the box. Yes, 12 damage to you. It is a missile, though. If you'd like to use your reaction.
I would.
Then just as a note, is going to take half cover after taking that shot behind that box. It won't be able to hide just yet. But then you can roll your deflect missiles. And I'll mark off your reaction expended for that. Nice, so that will stop it. And to reduce it to 0 with 13. Expending a key point to chuck it at someone or decide not to use it.
Yes, I will.
Okay. Keep in mind it is a ranged attack. You do have allies within 5 feet of you, enemies within 5 feet of you. Verification. So that would be at disadvantage when you return that to someone.
Does it carry the damage over?
I
Or do I have to
believe
reroll the damage?
it's factored in as your own damage die for martial arts, but I'll double check for you.
Okay, I won't do that then. I'll just catch it and drop it like a badass.
Okay. You do manage to do that just easily. Let's see. Grab here. I'll find it. But with that, it will end its turn. Visible there. Another one's going to be unseen attacker. Popping up from another crate. And going for sharpshooter. Targeting you, Lycan. That will miss this time. It will then take half cover behind the crate. There you go. Let's see. It's gonna wait there. This one gets its reaction back. Is gonna go after Destiny with a Morning Star instead of using its flanking advantage there, bonus there. I'll just go for Destiny, failing to hit, as it will go to top of the turn order. Reaction is back, Lycan.
Do we know Red's under the influence?
I would
Like,
say
is that clear to us, or is that not?
in the midst of combat, it'd be hard to notice. It's not. It's more like for him, his kind of eyes went black for a moment, then it kind of ever saw everything differently. I would say maybe you kind of saw him blink and shake his head a little bit, but it wouldn't be fully apparent. The creature didn't have to state anything verbal when it did that. It just kind of raised its hand, so you have other creatures in front of you. I would say until he does something that stands out, it'd be hard to distinguish.
Yeah, I thought so. As much as I love to slap Red, I'm gonna
Free
have to
opportunity
punch the
to
guy to my right. Yeah, so I just feel an urge to slap him in the middle of fighting two bugbears. Nah, I'm gonna punch the guy on my right.
Okay. Yeah, it is your monk weapon for the attack, so use your monk die, things like that, not the damage you were dealt with that missile for clarification. And then that will hit the guy on the right. Taking him down. He goes lights out.
So I think that they just killed a party member.
Yes. For clarification, that one you would have seen that bugbear just
No.
annihilated Destiny in your eyes.
And I'm gonna punch the other one as well.
Yep. That will not connect.
I will bonus action try again.
Okay. That hits. And now fake Lycan is dead. As you just watch this bugbear in your eyes, Red, just take down Destiny and Lycan within one turn.
Fucking
In
hell.
front of you.
So
Let's go, Red. We can do this.
I would probably. So if I thought they were all enemies and they just executed my party
Hang on.
around me,
Mhm.
I'd probably Misty step out of there.
Andy, ready for this?
Yeah, I mean that's true. It doesn't state that you. It
I'm
doesn't
gonna
force
move-
you to have to attack under that compulsion. It just changes your
Is he
perception.
gonna
So if
hit
you
me?
do take hostile action,
Wait, so
that
you're
happen.
wait, so you're moving away from me to see if I attack you?
No, I'm just moving away to move. That's just my
Yeah.
normal movement.
He's
But
trying
if
to
you
go.
hit me-
He's trying to go down the rope, but he's just asking you if you'll use your reaction to hit
I guess
him.
yeah, I guess I would.
Okay, so as Lycan, you go to the rope, expecting to be able to make your way just fine. Suddenly, your ally goes to strike at you, and
Oh,
and crits.
Oh no!
Dealing 12 damage. So to you, Red, it looks like that bugbear just killed his allies and is trying to flee after doing it. So you would angry slashes him.
And you know what? The crystals are charged too. I probably would have laid all the fire into him.
It is at 2 charges, so that would be the fire damage. Yeah. So I do need you to roll that.
You take another 25 damage.
Fire damage. The worst timing is
Jesus
when
Christ.
it is when it's charged and you crit. The best timing for when it's an enemy, not the time when it's actually an ally.
In Red's eyes, he's such a hero right now.
Yeah, Red Eyes, he's like, I'm redeeming my friends. Like, it's like, you're killing your friends. But yeah, so
Like,
that, like, what do you do?
almost getting destroyed.
Yeah.
What the? He's very shocked and confused. And do I have a bonus action punch still?
Now let's use the key point for the extra attack initially. You just have movement remaining at the moment.
I'm not super confident. I don't want to. I'm torn between metagaming and just in-character gaming right now.
You do have to trigger the key
feel
point
like
as the bonus
it would be
action
more
before you
shocked.
start your turn. Just as a clarification.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, I'm just gonna. I don't know if I want to go down there anymore.
Yeah,
I
you're
got the high
ready.
ground. How much?
Yeah, and then what should we do, Master Anakin, just happened to you.
Yeah, I think 5. How big is this descent? Is it the same as the
20.
measurements, or is it longer?
It is longer. It's 20.
Okay.
It counts as 20 movement as well. 20 movement to go
Is
down, but it's considered
The
difficult terrain to
river
go up.
difficult terrain.
River is difficult terrain to cross. Yep. Only if it covers more than 50% of the tile. If it doesn't, it's still considered 5 feet. Both sides are considered
let me just
20.
do
It's
some
20 to go
maths
down,
real
but
quick.
40 to climb up the rope.
Is that 45 total with the difficult terrain?
It'd be 20 for the descent. So you'd have to factor in the additional 20 feet of movement to go down the one rope.
Okay.
And then it'd be the other 20, which would be the other 40 to get to the other side. So you're actually looking at 80 feet to get to there. Or sorry, it would be factoring the 10 feet to cross. You'd be looking at 85.
All right. I don't want to go down there because they'll fucking end me. I don't know. Well, I'm. Fuck. Is there a way to? Can you? If you make yourself prone, does that make it harder to hit? In
Yes,
some
range-
cases, it doesn't. Right? Only if you're
range
obscured.
attacks are at disadvantage, but melee attacks are at advantage. So, I mean, Lycan doesn't know that Red's in a turn order with him, and that Red's gonna go next, and that Red would gain advantage if you were to lay prone.
Yeah, that's true. He
But
gets to roll Constitution first, but Lycan doesn't know that.
yeah, so, but yeah, if he lays prone, then it would be disadvantage for the other creatures to attack him at range. But as noted, any melee attack within 5 feet is advantage.
Okay, please don't kill me, Red. I'm gonna descend.
Okay,
I cannot descend.
I gotcha.
Well, let me. 1 second.
I moved your token over. I don't know if it moved you on your screen.
All right, I'm gonna move north a bit. That was
20,
20.
25, 30.
I moved.
35.
I'm moving up here, and then I'm gonna go prone. And
Okay.
I hope that red love for the party is not super strong. That he
Find out.
feels like he needs to avenge them.
I'm gonna kill the whole party.
As it goes to red, reaction is back. You see the bugbear that you just struck that this killed your 2 party members and went to go flee, still alive, but there is another 2 enemy bugbears. One 10 feet, one 5 feet from you.
Alright, I'm gonna get Kia to give me the help action on Destiny.
Okay,
And then I'm gonna Green Flame Blade Destiny.
got it. That is gonna hit Destiny.
And the fire jumps to Queen.
Yep, and then resistance to fire. So 2 was from the fire, so that'd be 2 down to 1. And then plus 11, so it'd be 12 damage.
Does he make the Constitution roll after his action? Is that how that works?
It's a whiz save at the end of his turn, but if he gets hit with damage, it's a whiz save with advantage immediately.
Right. Okay. Should have fucking punched him.
And then that will carry
Alright.
over 8 damage to Queen.
Mm-hmm. And then I will Misty Step across. Where can I get to? I might just take a, because I think I'm on the wrong side. I
Yes,
think
yeah,
that
you think you're on the wrong side. You need to get to the other side to get your allies that are still alive.
and I think this guy's going around to flank me. So, it's 30 feet from Misty Step, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I will take.
Step 5, then step, yep.
Yeah, so I will take a risk of an attack of opportunity to get to here.
I don't think Destiny would ever give up a chance to hit red, especially after being hit by red for free. So I'm gonna say reaction is used by Destiny to
He's-
strike,
And then
If
he
you hit
missiles
me.
the Sentinel.
but it is
Oh,
gonna be a great
yeah.
weapon master because angered, but will miss, so Sentinel doesn't trigger. So that will end reaction.
Alright, then I will Misty Step to the edge.
Heard.
On the other side.
Gotcha. Oh, move the bugbear. There you are.
And then I will stand next to my ally and go,
Yep.
oh, close call. And I'll take my wisdom save.
Yep. Go for it.
Nope. I'm still a loyal foot soldier.
Yep.
Oh no!
See. This creature is going to move. See. As it rounds the corner, it's going to become visible. No longer an unseen attacker to you, Lycan. It's going to shoot at disadvantage as it sees you laying on the ground over there. So bugbear, disadvantage, or bow. Avoids a natural 20, but still hits at 23. It is a missile, if you'd like to respond to it with your reaction.
Can I even do that if I'm prone?
Yes, yeah, prone does not stop you from deflect missile. You just have to use your action.
God, there's like 2 more of these.
Yeah, there are more
You know
shots
what? It
coming
doesn't
at you,
matter,
but
I
they
might not
are
live
they are
anyway, so
disadvantaged.
yeah, I'm gonna do it.
Okay,
It's
Yeah.
gonna be.
I will.
2010. Okay, that will reduce the damage to 0
Plus
because it
3.
was 5, so you have the opportunity to return, but since you are prone, it'd be disadvantaged to throw the dart back, so I assume not using that key point. Bugbear is going to move up following that, and then ending its turn. Destiny's gonna go, what's on about that? Usual Destiny lingo. And then proceed to run down. Is they're going to rage, not just for the mechanics, but actually angry, following what's going on. So it's a true rage, what you could say. That was 10. Then 20 to get down, so that's 30 movement. I'm straight down to this bugbear, and he goes for 2 great weapon swings recklessly, trying to hack and slash, hitting only 1 time. Actually, 13, he doesn't have a shoot up because he has his bow, so 14, no, 13 will just miss. Only hits with the first attack. Still doing 20 damage, so putting him immediately in the wounding condition with that strike. And then the one who is controlling red currently will look and say, as your ally, it was a close call. Luckily you're on the right side now. Back to you, as if nonchalantly. And then is going to take a short bow shot down towards Destiny. Let's see, crab. That will just hit Destiny for 8, reduced to 4 piercing damage, thanks to Rage coming up now. Ending his turn. Kalor, it is your go.
Yippee! Okay. Just get Queen out of the way first. Ready. Oh, what the hell? Random application jump scare. Ooh, and then
If anyone's thinking of attacking me, maybe think about the guy who's concentrated on the spell.
I mean, advantage wisdom versus standard con save.
I'm sorry, it's an advantage. Red.
I'm not good at wisdom save, so advantage won't really help.
It could. You can still crit. I mean, you don't need a crit to pass its saving throw. So you can still roll high and still pass.
Shoot her! Shoot her!
Trying to.
I did forget to state, but it did go into half cover behind the crate that it was behind originally. Apologies. I marked it as well.
Yeah. Cool. One thing that I totally forgot existed for Tabaxi, so I'm just gonna move.
Yeah, the most
One
ridiculous feature sometimes if you combo it properly.
Yeah. And then, oh shoot, red.
Okay.
Gonna shoot you, red. Oh fuck the fucking. Nope.
You attempt to, but it does not connect.
Oh my god, what is with my rolls? That's a 2 and a 3.
These bugbears really suck.
Yeah.
Don't you see the bugbear with a revolver trying to shoot me? Like,
They stole Kalor's weapon after he killed him.
Yep. They don't know how to use it clearly.
okay.
Yep.
And then I'll just shout out, "Idiot!" And then I will.
And now the bugbears are mocking me.
They're making themselves sound like Kalor.
Remind me, I wasn't paying attention much. Was there anything needed for the rope down here?
It's just 20 feet. So to get to the bottom of the rope, consider it 20 feet movement.
So would
Destiny would consider taking another 10 feet to get through the ally at the bottom. So that would consider costing 30 to get down.
okay.
If you want to get off the rope. If Queen can simply just move halfway through the rope, Queen can move halfway through the rope as well.
So 15. How much movement? Let's do it if I have again.
think it's 40,
40. Yeah. So can't move past Destiny because that'll be like I need 5 more feet.
Right. But you can get halfway on the rope at the very least and let Queen dodge. I believe you can use your bonus action to command it to dash. If you were
Yeah,
to,
I
if you were to
might
do
just-
so, you would enter by entering through Destiny's space. However, you would put it within 5 feet of the bugbear before having to step back. That would provide attack opportunity against Queen if you did force Queen to dash.
Mm.
Or you could put it halfway on the rope and have it dodge.
Okay, what I'm going to do is I will put it halfway on the rope, have it dodge.
Okay. Sure.
And can I use my bonus action on anything? I don't know. Maybe I should have fell forward and have Queen just jump off. That's an action. That's an action. And that's action. Okay. And then with the rest of my movement, I'll just take cover here.
Okay. Mark that as half cover. As such. And then Bugbear is gonna poke from its cover for a moment to shoot over and down at Destiny. And then this would be 11 down to 5 damage to Destiny. Bugbear is going to go pop up, and then at half cover, trying to target you, Kalor. So that's going to put you up to 16 arm class. It's going to attempt its shot. Missing, hitting the wall. One more Bugbear is going to sneak out, becoming visible here. Taking a shot. Gonna go for Queen on the rope at disadvantage. Still hitting at 18 for 7 piercing on Queen. And with that, as we go to the top of the turn order, Blyken leg prone, Destiny charging in, as Red still on the enemy side, seeing them as allies. We will have to take our break here for 10 for bio and just step away real quick. So we will come back at 20 and continue.
Okay.
Just combat music for now.
We were going so well.
It's a good thing I don't have a fireball available. I just light up here.
Boom, kill us all. If Red killed the party, that would be so funny.
Yeah, they're really speedrunning Savior
everything we've been through.
hatred again. Huh.
Like, what would I do after that? Was like, and you all had to roll new characters, and it's like you have to just pretend not to be mad at him. He's like, "What's up with you?" It's like, I had a party once, and yeah.
Oh, what happened to them?
Yeah, all those characters immediately trust Red straight away. But all the other previous party members had all trust issues and then immediately killed.
Oh man.
Tonight, even with Red almost decimating me, because I got 2 kills.
I got a good crit on you, and I had my sword charged up.
Yeah, if I was a bugbear, ooh, that guy would have been fuming.
And I wouldn't have used the sword if I had not have critted, because I was saving it, and just an unfortunate series of events.
Add to the fact that Lycan's super flammable. Ah, my clothes. Debbie.
Hmm. And I still haven't taken a hit yet from anything. Even in the last fight, I didn't get hit.
I fucking hate my rolls. Roll 20 fucking sucks. It's weighted digital dice, I swear to God.
Mm. Wow. I've had such a shit week at work too. I'm glad someone who's up like the biggest kiss ass, and is not a very good manager and treats people like shit, got promoted. And I'm so, you know, when that happened, you're so mad. You're like, how the fuck did that happen? Someone who's just a hopeless kiss ass, and just it all worked, and you're like, everyone else is like face palm.
Yeah. Oh yeah, next week. I will be in Melbourne. So hopefully I'll be on. I'll bring my microphone and headset and my laptop, so should be good.
All right. What are you up to?
Gaming convention, PAX.
Oh, I've always wanted to go to that.
Yeah.
I had tickets like in 2020, and obviously shit happened and got canceled.
Damn. I would have just personally just stopped COVID before it happened, honestly. But yeah, no, I'm meeting up with some friends there as well, so like fucking hell. Customers are so weird sometimes, right? Like I was like talking to a fellow coworker like about my Melbourne trip, and then fucking has the gall to come up to me and like, oh, you should go to this place, you should go to this place, you should go to this place. I'm like, sorry, why would you like ever just go up to a person and just talk to them, please? Stop it.
What, customers telling you where to go?
Yeah,
How do they know you're going to Melbourne?
because they overheard me.
Oh. Well, that's kind of. I'll be like, well, that's none of your business.
Like, I hate I hate talking to customers already. Why am I?
I have a good job. Well, I don't talk to customers in my job, which sometimes you just like. Not saying you want to, but you like to know like people's perspectives on like what they think of where you work, but not like I want to talk to people every day.
We get customers sometimes come in to pick things up from our stores, and sometimes they talk to the sales guys for like ages about nothing. It's like, man, fucking,
This
don't you have
came in
somewhere
for
to
a
be?
chat.
Yeah, like, don't you have somewhere to be? Don't you have a job? Fucking
Yeah.
talking employees' ears off for fucking like an hour and a half. Like,
Oh, they might be paid by the
Christ.
hour. They're coming to pick some shit up.
Yeah, you don't have to be here for longer than 2 minutes. But they get onto a big spiel about how their weekend was. It's like, bro, do you not have your own friends? Are you not on company time?
Mm. Yeah, I'm just oh, I was just on leave for my work and I want to go on leave again. It's like I just went like you expect to come back fresh, like, oh, I can deal with this again. I was like, oh, I can't deal with this now. Just done. Although I get a bunch of leave when the baby comes due.
Yippee! When's it due?
in about 8 or 9 weeks.
Scary.
Oh, that's soon.
Yeah.
Right around Christmas time.
Well, last week November, first week December.
It's not too bad, I guess. But if you like if it's born like around Christmas time, you're like, oh, we'll group in those birthday and Christmas together.
Well, probably not, but it'll be far enough away. It'll be at least 3 or 4 weeks away. I mean, and I've got all this stuff bought. Like I've got a crib in my house all set up, and like I bought the stroller, and so I've got all the shit to do it. Just gotta like my work gives me 20 weeks off when you have a kid if you're like as paternity leave, just as the non-birthing parent, as they say.
That must be nice.
So you get like you can break it up into chunks. So I'm gonna do like from all of December all the way past Australia Day, and then I'll take my second bit of leave after Easter.
Nice. So it's not even 20 consecutive weeks. You can just pick 20 weeks.
Yeah, you can only do it in 4 chunks, like up to 4. So you can't say, for example, like I don't want to work Mondays anymore for 20 weeks, or for like no, that'd be longer than that. For 20 weeks. That'd be like anyway. You can't do something like that. You have to say I'm either gone for a whole period, or I'm gone in like in 1 to 4 bits. So I'm just dividing in 2. So I'm doing 7 weeks, then 13.
Still pretty good.
No, it's really good. Like you can't complain, and you get pay to the whole thing. So
And then you'll have the baby. Get to do daddy things.
yeah, I'm old enough now. I could probably have to do something like that now.
All your time will be consumed by baby, and you'll be able to do things like Dragon Age.
I'm not actually. I'm done Dragon Age now.
Yeah,
Well,
just
the
waiting
new
for
one
God.
that comes out. That'll be your last game until you have to give up gaming.
Well, I'm actually doing another BG3 playthrough, and I'm treating that like my last game.
They added the mods to consoles, which I did not think was something they could do.
I'm playing
That's
the mod.
cool.
So I'm playing a combination of Cole and Red's build because there's Blade Singer. I got the Blade Singer mod, and I got the mod to add a whole bunch of new, like all of the 5e feats and all the 5e spells.
That's crazy. I heard there was also a like a custom, like a Baldur's Gate, like you can make your own little campaigns and shit, but then it got struck down by Wizards because obviously they don't want that available just for anyone. But then Larian just said, "Oh no, the source code leaked. Oh no," so people can do it anyway. And Larian's like, "Oh, I tried to cover it up, guys. I don't know what you want me to do." So people can now make like actual D&D campaigns in Baldur's Gate and like use the assets and shit to just make a campaign.
Yeah, they Wizards struck that down because they're just still in the process. Whenever they ever finish that, is to finish their virtual tabletop. That's what they're trying to create as their new next big marketing thing. So something like that for BSG was a huge like, oh no, for them. They were panicking when they hit that slam with the band hammer on it.
And then Larian's just like, "Oh, okay, they found it. Oh no, what am I gonna do?" Just like they don't give a fuck because everyone
It's no
that they
longer a
worked
problem
with
anymore.
at Wizards got sacked, so they don't have any respect for Wizards anymore.
Yep. They were also already done with the game anyway.
Yeah, they just do a couple of patches every couple of months. I think they've probably got like 2 more patches in them, and then maybe they'll move on.
Let's see. Got the comment.
Well, Larian did like the evil endings, so they might revamp the good endings. All right, we're back in.
with that in mind, Lycan, you're currently prone. Your reaction is back after catching that last arrow. What would you like to do?
Remind me the range of dart real quick. It's only like 20 feet.
2060.
Got him.
Can do disadvantage.
We'd be able to,
I've
you'd
got
be
a
able to
few
sit up at
options
half
here.
and then go prone for free. So, if you wanted to remain at the same space, you could get up, then throw, then go prone to keep your attacks normal.
I think I can probably kill that guy on Destiny. But I want to get up here to get fucking red free somehow. But I don't know if I have the movement to get up.
Can you run up walls yet?
I don't think I get that till way late. Like a level 11 or some shit. I was thinking about like if I'm still flying, but I guess I've already negated that with previous turns, so I won't say that I still am. I'll get up 5, 10, 15. I can make it to Destiny. I'm gonna punch this guy below Destiny.
Okay. Let's see. That will hit. No longer prone. 11 damage. He is staggering.
Punch him again.
Hits. He is on death's door.
Bonus action punch.
That will connect as a bonus, and that is lethal for that bugbear. So to red, that same bugbear just killed another
Oh.
party member. That darn bugbear.
And I think that was all my movements. I guess I'm gonna go prone again,
Okay,
right next to Destiny.
heard. Red, it is your go.
Actually, hang on.
Mhm.
No, never mind. Destiny will move for Kalor. All right, all good.
How can I kill them all? Okay. I don't have any AoE stuff.
Luckily, in
no,
this
I don't.
case.
I just have like attack and defense spells. Okay, I'm gonna set myself up for a big turn. I'm going to cast Spirit Shroud.
Okay.
Give myself a bonus to damage with Radiant. So, then I don't want to go down there. So I'm going to chill touch no, that bugbear's prone.
Mhm.
But I'll use Kia to give me help on it.
To normalize it. Okay.
And then I'll fly Kia back to me.
Heard.
So I'll stand at.
Does
Kia know that I'm
Does he-
attacking my allies? Probably.
that I'm a good guy?
I'm assuming my familiar would know.
Yeah.
It's my
But
familiar
Kia
gonna let me know.
follows.
right?
Yeah, does Kia follow the master's orders always? Yes.
Kia's like, all right, we ball. We killing these guys.
Kia's like, I've been waiting for this. He is
Chill touch
secretly at
misses.
BBG waiting for the party to fall apart.
Alright, I missed.
That will miss though.
And I'll walk back to there.
Okay.
And I've got Spirit Shot up,
Fuck.
which means I can really start nuking things next turn.
Yep. With that in mind, it'll go to Destiny. Oh, sorry, at the end of your turn, sorry. Give me that
Does
wisdom
he get the
saves.
wisdom save?
Yep.
If I fail,
Mm-hmm. Could be bad.
No,
Could
I
get
hope
real
I
bad.
save. I kinda. Let's see what I do.
16 passes.
Fuck. And I'm right next to him
Thank
with
fuck.
Flame Shield, Blade Song, and Spirit Shroud. He's fucked.
Yep. And you could see, like, as the Bugbear Chief kind of looks towards you and he notices there's his effects no longer on
I'm
you.
totally.
He let you prepare everything, thinking he was gonna turn on him, turn on the party, and now it's gonna turn on him. Uh-oh. But yeah, with that in mind, as you do succeed, if he attempts to target you again, you have advantage and remain having advantage. Should you take damage, it breaks it. If you succeed a second time from the effect, it cannot be done upon you for the next 24 hours, just as a note.
Okay.
So, Destiny took off a round of rage.
To be honest, if he did it on Destiny, that'd be just as devastating.
Oh yeah, you definitely can. Speaking of devastating, she's gonna charge in, Great Axe, Reckless at this Bugbear. Missing. Go for a round 2. Also missing. Bugbear Chief is going to panic as he looks over towards you. And he goes, "They clouded your mind. Let me help you." He goes to try to raise his hand towards his head again to activate the ability. As no, do you have
At me?
advantage? Yes, he's gonna retarget you, but you have advantage.
I'm gonna fail. I just know it. Fuck. Oh, good.
You succeed. And now that you have succeeded from the secondary effect, it cannot target you for the next 24 hours for the effect.
Yeah.
Now this goes back on recharge. That is its action, so on its turn it kind of lets off that kind of snickering laughter when you know you're screwed.
It's fucked now.
Yep. Calor, does your go?
Hey, time to shoot red again. Okay, I'll take a jaunt out. Yeah, so there's a guy next to red that I'll shoot.
Okay.
Unless it's all distinct. Then I will cry.
That will just hit, thanks to an ally within 5 feet. Oh, sorry, he has half cover, so that would put him at 16, so 14 would just
Okay,
miss.
never mind.
Sorry about that.
You got my hopes up and wasted
I did.
good damage.
I did burn the good damage. I'll make it up. You can keep the good damage for that one. That one hits.
Okay. And
13
then
damage goes through.
and then Queen will finally make it down. And then goodbye, sweet prince. This one down here.
That'll hit. 7 damage. Injuring it now. Heard.
And then like a true coward, I will
Move right back,
back
into
there.
half cover. Got it. This is going to peek from the box. Let me see. Sun. Dynamic lighting here. Okay, not within line of sight, so it's gonna go for Destiny. Talking up from the box and then shooting and then going back behind it. Hitting Destiny. It's 4 plus. That's 10 minus. So 5 damage after reduction to Destiny. Destiny is almost at half health or winning condition. It is also gonna pop up because they don't know that red you turned either. Back to normal. So they're not gonna target you yet. Pop up, shoot at Destiny. That'll hit Destiny. Going to be 13 down to 6, which will put Destiny in the wounded condition now. And then Bugbear here's gonna go and go for a Morning Star. Hitting Destiny. Reduced to 8, pushing her further in the wounded condition. As top turner Lycan, it is your go.
I will stand up. I will step onto the corpse of this guy.
It's gonna move for a second
and
to move that
punch
corpse
the
out of the way.
fuck out of the one under Destiny.
Okay. Hits. 6 damage. Hurt. Hits. And damage. He's in the wounded condition. 11 plus 2 for gang up. 13 just misses.
I'm going to flurry.
Okay. That'll hit. That puts him in staggering. And just as a reminder, you have to remember to declare that fury and use that key point before you make that third attack as a bonus action.
Yeah, sorry.
No worries. I'll keep reminding you till it sticks, so it's no worries at all. But that is the end of your turn, or going back prone for ending turn.
Hang on, where is he? He's underneath.
You still have 2 up top,
Destiny
and
will
the one on
probably
the
kill him, so
ground can't get within range of you.
yeah, I will go prone.
Okay. Goes to red. With that spirit shroud up.
Oh, if I had action surge. So I'm gonna get Kia. I'm pretty pissed off about this guy. So I'm gonna get Kia to fly in his face and then go to here.
Okay.
And then he's gonna get a booming blade.
Okay.
Oh,
Assume
hold on.
also
I gotta.
speed reduction.
I have to click Spirit Shroud on my sheet. Hold on. Which I don't think I have actually. Oh, I do. Okay. So.
Hits.
Then he takes it. We didn't. The 7, I guess. There is the
Spirit
radiant
shroud.
damage.
Yep.
Yeah,
If you
alright,
hover over it,
gotcha.
it'll say where it's from. So
Okay,
19.
and then I'm gonna hit him with a short sword.
Okay, he's wounded, and it will take 2 damage if he moves. That will not connect.
Short sword again.
Crit, very nice. So that's gonna be 12 Then 9, so 21. That is a killing blow. As he is killed, you will notice he is not truly a bugbear chief. He is a doppelganger,
Oh.
lying dead on the ground.
Well, he's dead anyway. So I will, seeing as my party's getting hammered with arrows, I'm gonna get in front of this guy.
Okay.
And yeah, block his field of view, and then I had my turn.
Heard. Let's see. And with that, put him here, dead. Just as a note, that's what those guys look like.
It's terrible looking.
Yep. And then Destiny, it is your go. So Destiny is going to take down one rage. And then Reckless. Hitting. And killing. Bugbear. 10 feet. And then 20 to get up. So that's going to be 30. Getting up to the top here. And then Destiny has 40, so get over to the other side of the box. Great Axe for secondary attack. Crits on that second attack. That is 28, 33 damage. Your Master is already triggered, so that's bonus action for a third attack while he's already staggering. Another crit.
It's too bad Queen's not here to see that.
Destiny decapitates that bugbear in just a fury. 2 bugbears now down due to the barbarian's reckless attacks. Kalor, it is your go.
Take a jaunt over. Okay. 5. Damn it, I can't. And I have a feeling that laying myself on the rope is like probably give me disadvantage.
Yeah,
in trying to aim.
it'd probably be the same issue. It'd just look cooler if you were to do it that way, but it'd still be disadvantage.
Yeah, I'll try and do cool points actually. Any attack is better than no attack. So revolver disadvantage.
Okay.
Guessing that hits.
Let's see, 1 second. Yes, that will connect. 8. Heard. Injures him.
Then okay, that definitely misses.
That does not connect.
It's like the most uncomfortable shooting position.
Yep.
Still manages to hit a shot. And then Queen. 5. That's another 20 feet.
Yes, that is correct.
5, 25. Okay, and then we'll just repair. Map.
Nice.
And there's a giant plus in the middle. Oh,
It's all
there we go,
good.
35, 30.
Yeah, just because I put it over 38 instead of 35. So it's showing excess. It's all good. Fixed it.
Okay, and then, yeah, end my turn.
Alright. Bugbear's gonna go. He realizes this is a losing battle. He's gonna turn to dash. $30. 5. moving. Lycan, you can hear something in the distance running away from the party now.
Lycan will stand, and that's 10 to get through the 15.
Then it'd be 20 to get up.
So I can go part way. And I would like to use my heal.
Bandages? Cut out. I
Yep.
believe you said it. Okay, got it. Go for it. Nice. And then anything else?
That's it.
Alright, Red. Here's your go.
I'm kind of upset they're running because I used my 3rd level spell.
Yeah. They are skirmishers. They know when to hit and run. This one definitely knows it's time to run after watching all the other bugbears get decimated.
I mean, do I assume that these stairs lead to the same place?
Potentially. Let's see. From your line of sight, let me double check. You did not see him go south. There's just enough edge where you can tell that he did not go this way. If he's moving, he must be going this way, which you would imagine does match up with this path. Although
I'm
it's
gonna
a
go
question of you want to push towards that area into the unknown currently.
Well, he's probably gonna run back to warn everyone back there anyway. So I will. Here's what I'll do. I'll see where he goes. So I can move 40.
Mhm.
So I'll go here 30. Oh, I see him. All right.
Yep.
And then I will spells. Shit, I can't Misty Step to him. But I can Vortex Warp him.
You vortex warp him. I was gonna say, I believe if you misty step, you could still get maybe within enough range to trigger Spirit Shroud as soon as he starts his turn to reduce his movement. No, it's 10 feet.
Yeah.
You're just out, I believe.
Yeah, I won't get to enough.
Yeah, you'd
So I
have
have
to warp him.
So the options I have, I can then dash
Sure.
and get next to him, and then if he moves, he's gonna get an opportunity attack. Or I can Vortex Warp. Okay, I'm gonna dash because Vortex Warp might fail, so I'll go there.
Okay.
And then bonus action is, I don't have one, so I'll stay there.
Alright.
But I'll have Kia.
Mhm.
Wouldn't have been able to go that far, but can stay with me, but wouldn't be able to help action him against him.
Destiny is going. It's extra 5 feet, that's 25. 45. 75, 80. Gets there on a dash. Also set up that attack opportunity and that sentinel.
Great.
Will end turn. As Calor, it is your go.
Okay, dash. Wait, hang on. Lycan's fat ass is there. Would that be any extra movement? I'm guessing.
Yes, moving through lichen would be difficult terrain, so it'd be an extra 5 feet normally.
So
You factor
30.
in that as an extra 10 into that normal 20, so it'd be 30. Yep.
So I'm able to make it there, I think.
Yep.
And then Queen. Yeah, they went down this way, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
10 for that water, but then the rest is 5 as a note.
Oh yeah. 35, 40. I cannot see anything past that.
Good.
like Queen doesn't have vision for me, so
Oh, I see.
I will order it to dash anyways, and then
No worries. Fixing for you now. And should be good.
okay. So okay. Both of their fat asses in the way. Oh wait, hang on, I won't have enough movement anyways. Okay, yeah. That's all I can do.
Alright. Bugbear's gonna go. He will choose to disengage, but that will not work against Destiny. So as he steps, it will still provoke Destiny. That's going to not going great weapon master for this one. But still have rage. 25 connects. Solid. And then let's see. Damage is gonna be. Oh, I factored in Great Weapon Master on accident there. So minus the 10 off the top, so it's still gonna be 18 damage. That's a max on the T12. Very nice. That's gonna put him in the wounded condition, almost staggering. And then his movement speed
Why?
from there is stopped. He disengaged as his action, but that means he can't do anything
Yeah.
else. Because now his movement speed is also reduced to 0 as he gets to there. So that is the end of his turn, as he gets kind of hit straight in the back of the leg. As he goes down towards the leg, trying to stabilize himself. He doesn't move in time. As it goes to the top of the turn order, those in the hallway can hear this chanting going on, as well as what sounds like singing in Elvish coming from within this area beyond the door. As Lycan, it is your go.
All right, I'm gonna finish climbing.
Heard.
I'm gonna use another healing bandage.
Okay, so let me adjust the map. There we are. Let's see. 10, got it.
And I'm gonna. I don't want to go in a different direction than everyone else,
That might be dangerous to do in
but
your
I
state.
do assume that these doors both go to the same place. Yeah, true. All right, I'm gonna chase after them for the rest of my movement. So that's 40.
Okay.
25, 30, 45. Boom. And I cannot dash as I healed myself.
Correct.
That's me.
Goes to red. As that bugbear's
Okay, I'm
limping.
gonna move in front of him.
Okay.
And although this is gonna, everyone's gonna hear this because it's booming blade, and they hear like, isn't it like 300 feet or something, or is that that's shatter?
Thunderwave. You're thinking Thunderwave or
Thunderwave.
Shatter. Yeah, Shatter's a loud one, but
Oh.
Thunderwave's the bigger one you're thinking of.
All right, so I'm still gonna hit him with advantage
It's still
with
thunder
Kia.
damage, but it's not that pronounced. I would say Thunder's the loudest form of damage.
10.
So it's 10 and then 12 if he moves. He's already on death's door with the 10. So moving is a
Alright,
death sentence for him.
Let's finish him off.
That will just miss at 15. Oh no, sorry, he had his shield. He didn't have a shield up. He had his bow, so he's at 14 without shields. That does it. You know, that is lethal. So as you take down the bugbear, it is, as noted, it's not the big booming thunder wave for 300 feet, but it is quite a loud, striking sound that you are making. And within that tighter space, there is that reverberation, but it does not seem to stop the chanting or the singing that you're hearing coming from the room to the right here. But that does
Yep.
end combat.
I was about to say, something's still coming for us.
As whatever seems to be happening in that room seems to require a lot of concentration and focus.
How are we looking, team? Do we need to like withdraw and short rest, or get some potions out and push on?
Boy. Everyone else is fucking dying because of a certain someone.
Lycan will just look at Red and say, yeah, good job. But we must make sure that you do not fall into enemy hands again.
I agree. I'm sorry.
You are a deadly opponent.
Well, it was a cheap shot.
He's holding his side.
The slightly burned one. The bandages burned a little bit too.
That does sound concerning. I don't know if we should allow it to continue.
Well, we can push in.
That being said, I wouldn't say no to a potion.
Okay. I will offer the rest of the chalice. So it's 35 hit points left in the chalice, and you can use it between you and Destiny.
How bad is Destiny looking? Destiny looks fucked.
Destiny is a lot worse.
Had it worse. Yes, that definitely had it worse.
Even with damage reduction, that was a lot of solid hits.
So why don't you take 20 and Destiny 25? No, that doesn't make sense. 35 left. So
Yeah, I was gonna say the 35. Destiny I can take 5, and Destiny can take 30.
Destiny is still
That's still good for
2
me.
common charges shy of full, roughly. After 20. Or sorry, after 30, sorry.
I'll take the 5.
Mhm.
And then I'll use my healing bandages on me. And then I'll have one more to save.
if we are pushing ahead, DM, is our effect still up? Are we doing it that quick?
Yes, that is something that you can decide. Destiny is also going to mention that. Destiny is going to try to want to keep their rage going.
Yeah.
So if you're able to drink your chalices and only spend 1 round between, and able to get forwards, I'd imagine that was what Destiny would suggest to do.
I suggest too, because I don't have any spell slots. I don't want this effects to drop.
But if that's what the others want as well.
Agreed.
Okay, I'll move up.
Species. State to track their potions.
I've got a confluence page where I just have the witch's enchanted chalice. I've just set that to 0.
Yeah. And then I'm not sure if Destiny has any potions or not because I don't see it in their equipment. They are 22 shy, just as an overview.
Should I use my last healing bandage on Destiny?
I mean, that might be beneficial to keep if someone goes down, because
I'm gonna use my last one on Destiny.
All right.
That's true.
Just to keep it, we're good.
What does everyone think? Should I heal Destiny?
No.
You didn't need
Keep
it.
Yeah, okay. I'll keep it on because I don't think we've got any other healing otherwise, do we?
No, just keep it. Let's. I'm gonna throw open the door.
All right.
As you try to kick open that door to throw it open, it does not budge. It is locked.
I'll see about that. I cast knock with a spell scroll.
Okay, that will take another round as an action.
Well, we don't have a key, so
So that's going to be 2 rounds, just as a note.
2 rounds.
On top.
Yeah, shifting spell scroll. Cast any 1 to 2, any level 1 to 2 spell. So that's my last scroll.
And then we mark off and pull over Destiny real quick. Oh.
Holy shit, a bone devil.
6. So, oh, that's not the rage icon. Where is the rage icon? There you go. So shut me down.
My arm's still good.
Your arms are still good. Yeah, you would still, I think, because that combat is only in seconds, that you still have like another, I'll say another minute. So you have another 10 rounds for your arms. We'll mark that and keep track of that now that it's within a minute as the machine gun. Then you would have 2 rounds from Spirit Shroud, and then plus the additional 2 rounds expended.
Well, the good news, bad news, boys, is one of these guys who can take your mind over is in there. The good news is, can't take my mind over anymore.
If it is a doppelganger, that is the case, because that one was a doppelganger disguised as a bugbear chief. If that is a bugbear chief, then you're okay. We shall see.
I hope it takes over my mind so I can attack red.
Let's see. 1
Nah,
minute,
I'm kidding. I won't
that'd
be. I can't do as much damage to red as he did.
6 rounds on your concentration march. Alright, so as a note, the door gets swung open with the knock spells. That scroll burns in your hands. The door then swings open. You see, fix that real quick, 2 bugbears, a hobgoblin, what looks to be captain, a bugbear chief, and what looks to be a creature on the side of the main threat. A bone devil. A foul, bone-like monstrosity with fiendish wings that seems to be currently resting in almost like a cat-like manner next to the one in the middle of the room in front of a statue which looks like it has been repurposed and redesigned. And you know, Lycan, this is not redesigned to be for the lady of for Loth. This has been redesigned in garments of flowers around the dwarven deity. His head had been taken off the stone and has been replaced with flowers and arrays. So a different deity or entity is being worshipped. The one finds herself in elvish singing, seems to be beckoning the Lady of Flowers to her aid. And that is where we'll leave it.
I wanted to ask who you are.
Who are you? Not now.
But yeah,
I was expecting some captives or something.